let's take a look at the hymn, A Shelter in the Time of Storm, and look at 3 different improvisation ideas that we can do on this hymn. Let's take a look at the hymn, A Shelter in the Time of Storm. And I'm gonna give you some improvisation ideas that you can add to your playing this week. We'll do this in 3 different parts. This week, we're gonna look at a concept where we can add to the melody just a little bit of flair, especially in the places where the melody is maybe a quarter note. So 4 different spots that we're gonna look at. The first spot is actually gonna be repeated on the verse. We'll see it twice. You have the phrase, the Lord's our rock, in Him we hide. We're gonna look at that spot right there. And then we're gonna jump down to secure whatever ill betide. It's the exact same melody notes, same kind of phrase work there. And we're going to take a little bit of a flair to that. So instead of just walking it up, we're going to go under the note and then come back up. So let me demonstrate this. I'm gonna play the melody as an octave melody with the chord on the inside. So when I hit that first melody note, I'm gonna play this as an 8th note, and then I'm going to go a step down to the note below it as an octave, and come back to that melody note. So it's gonna be an 8th note, 16ths. So 1 and the next one, I'm gonna play a full chord, 2, step down below it, come back up to it again. So it's 8th note, 16ths, 8th note, 16ths, land. So let me play that in real time. I'm just gonna play the right hand for now so you can see it. I'll do it a little bit slow motion, but keeping it steady. And then we'll add the left hand so you can see it in real time. So let me add it to the hymn with that left hand and let you hear that concept. Concept for the verse. Let's jump down to the chorus and we're going to look at another idea similar to it, but this time we're going to notice where we have on the chorus, oh Jesus is a rock in a weary land, and we're going to see where we say weary land on that phrase and then jump down, oh Jesus is a rock in a weary land. So weary land is supposed to be an F chord, C, F, and my melody is the same note there. So I'm going to change that up. Instead of just playing weary land, I'm going to do a little bit of added. So I'm going to play a dotted rhythm here. So a dotted 8th note up to a 16th, and I'm going to go to the note above it, back to the melody with a C, then below the melody to a B flat, and back to the C. So my melody note is that C. I'm literally gonna go above it, come back to it, below it, and back up. So if I did that a little bit faster with that right hand, it would look like this. And notice I'm playing that full chord when I play the melody. So F, go above single octave, back to the melody with the chord, which is C, single octave, back to the chord. Now listen to what that would sound like if I played it with my left hand. Now if you notice later on in that chorus, I had weary land, and then the next phrase I did weary land, same idea. And then the last phrase was weary land while I threw in what we did on the verse. It works there as well. So those are just some ideas to add to your playing this week, especially when you're playing quarter notes and you don't want to just stay on that quarter note. You can go above or below it and use the tones around that melody note to create some interest. If you enjoy this video, check out our hymn playing workbooks. Foundation in Hymn Playing Workbook 1. This is gonna get you started on your left hand and a solid foundation in your right hand, really talking about how to vary that left hand and left hand concepts and ideas. And then workbook 2, which is gonna be building the right hand. We're gonna talk about some of these ideas that we're looking at right now of ways to incorporate this right hand, different concepts you can do to build on top of that. So check that out at newmerciesmusic.com. If this video has helped you, Please like it, share it with others, and let us know. If you're looking for more resources as a church pianist, we have several available, including our hymn playing workbooks 1 and 2, which will help guide you in your hymn playing journey, as well as workbooks that deal with chord substitutions, key changes, and more. Check that out at newmerciesmusic.com.